Soulful Progressive with FNN-Feminist News Network, that feminist news that's right for you. Welcome to Skye in the Pono Room, giving you that soulful news you need, yes indeed. And if you haven't told your friends to like and subscribe and get that soulful news the way you need, you better believe I know that's right. And if you click the word Feminist News Network below, you'll see more videos. Alright, so what would I like to talk to you about? What is going on? The Democratic DNC debates. I know that's right. And what's happening with those Democratic DNC debates? A whole hell of a lot. I know that's right. But I'm going to sum it up quick. I'm going to put it down and get it to you with Rashid Robertson from Color of Change, who was in D.C. the same who was in Houston at the same time that the Democratic debates was going on for the Black National Caucus. So we want to hear what he says, because I want to share it with you, and I want you to know what it's really about, because honey, he says it better than I could put it. And you know, the way I rant and rave, he just takes it and narrows it down. And after I heard it, I was like, damn, I know that's right. So let's take a listen and you'll know it's right too. All right, this is on them now.
Real gap between the what and the how. This is not simply about the sort of fine details of the individual candidates' campaigns, because in fact, you know, if you go to the polls and vote for Biden, you're not going to necessarily get Biden's healthcare plan. If you go to the polls and vote for Bernie, you're not going to necessarily get Bernie's healthcare plan. The gap between what's in their proposal and the actual how it's going to get done and how they're actually going to move it is actually where movements come into play. And we're not looking for a candidate that's going to be the leader of our movements. We need candidates that understand how to work with our movements, how to engage our movements. In fact, one of the big challenges in 2008 is that Obama came into office and really tried to build his own movement, tried to be the leader of the movement. I do think for all of these candidates, the ability to actually get these policies done inside of a system that is deeply entrenched with corporations and all sort of incentive structures that will stand in the way of the type of progress that pushes back against the profiteers and all of those that are standing in the way of progress really requires us to have the type of people power to get it done. And that actually is how we have an honest conversation. And unfortunately, the back and forth sometimes about individual details is for naught if we don't actually have the real conversation about power and how we leverage power and leverage everyday people to actually get these things done.
And I know that's right. Did you hear that? Did you hear what he was saying? It's not the it or the what, but the what and the how. I know that's right. Because we got to understand, people, there's a lot more that's going on in regards to what they're ignoring in these Democratic debates. Hell, they left out Tulsi. You see what I'm talking about? They ain't got no real progressives up on stage that's going to back full no regime change war in Venezuela and has a two-state solution for Palestine. No Arctic drilling. These people didn't talk about that. They talk about the powers and how to work them for your Medicaid and for this and that. But nobody's talking about their bill that's been written to stop it. And if they have, how far has it gotten? And have you gotten the people to get behind you to start a movement with it, to create it? Because all of these people aren't working with the movements, bringing the movements in, giving the movements a chance. They just tapping on it, touching on it, playing with it. And if they ain't getting paid off of it, and it isn't bringing them money, they're not even dealing with it. And I know that's right. And if you agree with me, leave comments below and let me know at FeministNewsN at gmail.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. And remember, I'm that Soulful Progress 1 on Twitter. I'm not on there much, but when I am, I go off. I know that's right. So remember, I'm that one-woman team. Yes, indeed. So if you care to donate, that's PayPal me /Feminist News Network. Yes, indeed. So I'm still looking for reporters, and I'm working on a big one right now. I know that's right. So I want to say, in this era, hey, you gotta participate, because if you don't, they're gonna forget about the superdelegates. They're gonna forget about all these gerrymandering. They're going to forget about who's rigging and owning the voting machines. They're going to forget about all of the stealing of the elections and the overtaking of the legislature. And then they need to debate. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Peace.